Hello, welcome back to another little reaction video. I'm gonna start uploading these earlier because work is now starting earlier. Recording even earlier. Yay. Alright, welcome back to the comment section with Brett Cooper. We're reacting to this movement shows what is wrong with leftist women. This one I'm just really I'm interested. I'm interested to see what the fuck is going on with this one.
Welcome back to the comment section. It is producer Reagan again this Friday, our Friday thing where I come to you and say hello and tell you some crazy stories because there are always some crazy stories to share. Now, I'm just guest hosting this Friday, so don't worry, Brett will be back on Monday. But today we're going to talk about the coping and seething happening on the left because it is happening in mass numbers, especially among women because they seem to be the angriest of them all. Now, in rebellion of their newfound plight, they have found one act that will unify all of the leftist women. One act that will protect their safe spaces and serve as a signal to other women that they are a safe place. So what, you might ask, is this riveting act that is unifying all the women against pure evil? Wearing a blue bracelet.
What?
Because of course, that is saving the world. Now, after the soldiers banded together with their newfound unifying bracelet, a mass wave of infighting ensued and ended up dismantling their entire movement. So before we get into that chaos today, make sure you like this video if you have not already. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoy our channel and have not yet subscribed, and make sure to ring the notification bell so you never miss a comment section episode. Okay, so I just want to start here with this woman because this is the first video and the first mention of the blue bracelet trend that has now taken over social media.
I am experiencing this unfamiliar feeling, and I wondered if anyone else has been feeling this way. So I'm at the dog park and I feel so mistrustful. Like, I don't know who's on my side and who's on the other side. I mean, I know we're gonna start wearing the blue bracelets and I think that will help, but like, does anyone else feel that?
I just had to pause because there's just dogs running around and just an elderly couple just walking and she's like,
park.
I feel unsafe. I don't know who's around to trust. You're at a park.
It's a fenced off park.
Continue.
I just have this fundamental mistrust. Like, I'm just looking at everyone going, are you part of why this happens? Are you a safe person? Like, I can only imagine how the...
She brought up the park. Look, there's fences extending past the dog zone. That means this is fenced off private property that they're using as like a park / dog park. What? And she says she feels unsafe? Ooh, that's fucking wild.
The marginalized communities are feeling right now. And I also don't want people to be looking at me thinking, oh, white woman, she definitely voted for him. Like, it's a very unsettling feeling. Is anyone else experiencing that?
So obviously we heard that blue bracelet. That is something that these women want to wear to signify that we are not one of the ones who voted for him. See, look at our blue bracelet. We are in the right. Now here's another video of one of those warriors actually wearing the bracelet out in public. And you guys can't hear this for copyright reasons.
Yeah, blue bracelets, because red sleeves would have looked real bad, huh, lads? Huh. The same as a certain red sleeve, you know? Same thing, same issue. It's just that this one is by white women and the other one was by a certain group of people.
But this clip is playing The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived by Taylor Swift because a lot of her songs have become anthems for the blue bracelet movement.
It's pathetically sad. Let's go!
Yes, the blue bracelet, but this one has Harris Walsh on it specifically because she wants to wear that for the next 4 years for some reason. Now, with this particular video, I don't know what screams suffering more, if it's the $150 Ray-Bans that she's wearing, or what looks to be a David Yurman bracelet, or the fact that she's probably drinking a $12 latte from New York City. But yes, let's pretend that you are suffering now that Trump has been elected. One person commented under that video and said, making one that says, I do it with a broken heart. Oh yes, the Taylor Swift reference. Someone else said, yes, I wore mine in a very red county at my son's football game. Blue heart. Wow, how courageous. Someone else said, I wore my blue bracelet in the gym today.
They're using the blue heart.
Over and touched it with tears in her eyes. We later saw each other.
The only heart emoji I use, and it's now being used.
Wow, this is just, I don't want to laugh, but it's so funny. Now, of course, the girlies have free will. They can do whatever they want. If they want to make bracelets, No harm, no foul. Obviously, to myself, it seems a little stupid and more of a virtue signal, but again, they can do whatever they want. But it's what the trend has turned into that made me want to tell you guys about this today, because it's become utter cringe ridiculousness. It's just gotten so good on TikTok. Now, obviously,
now we're gonna get to the meaty part of it. Let's go.
Party. And as the liberal women around America started to join in this trend, they realized that a blue bracelet is simply not enough.
White women, we need to have a talk about the whole blue bracelet safety pin necklace conversation.
Get away from my color.
Show that we're safe
my favorite color.
And of course, symbols do hold power.
God
but you
damn
don't
it!
Be a safe person just for wearing a blue bracelet. So I'm being
my
very
favorite
brave
shade
and walking to the store right now to buy a pack
colors.
of masks.
When she first said that, I thought this was sarcasm. I laughed because I was like, oh, she got me, but she's being dead serious.
This is the one that I still own. I'm ashamed for not doing it sooner, but I know it's a little bit daunting to get into. Nobody
Why aren't
I
you
know
wearing
is
your
wearing a
mask?
No one is wearing a mask anymore.
This is a symbol that other
Why aren't
people
you
can
wearing
see
it?
and know that you care about their safety. Wear the bracelet if it makes you feel like you're a part of something, if it gives you power and hope. It's gonna mean a lot
Unless you're
more than wearing
actually
a mask.
sick.
Now she has the blue medical masks to make herself all the more blue. She has the blue bracelet, the blue mask. She is clearly a safe person to be around.
Additionally, I'm reading all of Project 2025
be
aloud and
real
posting it on my
hard
YouTube
to
if you want to be prepared for what's
Just
to
like
come.
the color
I'm going to
blue
say this one
now.
time, and
Sorry,
then
it
I'm
was
never
my
going to
favorite
say it again.
color.
Project 2025 is not a Trump project. It is not from him. It is not from his people. It has nothing to do with Donald Trump. So
You have
please
to keep
drop
screaming
the
about
Project
that.
2025 Act. Okay. Now, the issue that was taken with the bracelets did not stop at masking.
Make sure if you're doing this trend that you have also done like the real work beneath this trend, because this trend on its own is
God.
quite superficial.
What
It's
next? Buying
fine.
blue
but
skinny
I'll give you an
jeans?
example. I just saw TikTok. I don't want to shame anybody, so I didn't tag them or anything, but I saw a video of a girl being like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to do the blue bracelet trend. I just went to Hobby Lobby to get all my supplies. And I was like, girl, Hobby Lobby? Hobby Lobby's like one of the OGs. I've been boycotting Hobby Lobby. Like, I thought we were all just doing that. I thought that, like, that was something we all knew about. They're super conservative.
God.
They, even before
Oh, no.
Roe v. Wade was overturned, like, refused to provide reproductive care to their employees through their healthcare plan.
A conservative company didn't want their employees getting an abortion? Wow, groundbreaking.
Would've
So
thumb.
again, wear the blue bracelet. Be a safe space. Like, make people feel safer and okay in this kind of scary time. But, like, make sure you're doing the
Dude.
real work first. The blue bracelet.
You
should
people
come
are the ones that are
as a
scaring
result
people.
of a lot of hard, real, in the trenches work that you've been doing.
So Hobby Lobby apparently is off limits. Beware, they're conservative, they're Christians.
I don't
Done.
even know what the fuck Hobby
So to
Lobby
keep going on,
is.
You have to wear a mask in addition to your blue bracelet, and you cannot get any of the beads from Hobby Lobby. Sorry, crafting girlies. I guess that Hobby Lobby is just not a safe space, and neither is the internet, which is why you need
I
ExpressVPN.
have never heard of
Without
Hobby
ExpressVPN,
Lobby
it's like
before
taking a
this
call on a
moment.
train or bus and having the speaker on so everybody can hear it. Don't let your
Assuming
personal
it's like
business become everyone
a
else's, and please don't be that
Crafts
person who
hardware
puts their
store.
speakerphone on, because that is wildly annoying. ExpressVPN is so important because ISPs, otherwise known as internet service providers, know every single website you visit,
Go to a
and they can
hardware
legally
store
sell
for
this
only for, like,
information without
craft
your
items.
consent to ad companies and tech giants who then use your data
Crafts.
to target you. So when you use ExpressVPN,
I don't know
ISPs
what I'm
cannot
saying.
track your online activity, and your identity is anonymized by a secure VPN server. So your data is protected and it's encrypted for maximum protection. ExpressVPN is also super easy to use, and I know it seems daunting with a VPN, but I promise you ExpressVPN is not that way. All you have to do is fire up the app with a click of a button, and it works on all your devices, from phones, laptops, even your routers, so all people on your Wi-Fi can be protected. Now, myself and a lot of my team are always traveling here at Daily Wire, and so we're often logging on to Wi-Fi in airports, which is extremely sketchy, so I love to have ExpressVPN to keep me safe. And right now, you can take advantage of ExpressVPN's Black
Just
Friday
turn
and
my
Cyber
Wi-Fi
Monday
off.
offer
I'm like,
to
fuck
get
that.
the
I'll take
absolute
that
best
higher.
VPN deal
I'll use my
you'll find
data.
all year. So use Brett's special link at expressvpn.com/Cooper to get 4 extra months with a 12-month plan or 6 extra months with a 24-month plan totally free. That's expressvpn.com/Cooper to get an extra 4 or even 6 months of ExpressVPN completely free.
they'd
Now
get
back to
sponsored by an
unsafe
actual
spaces, apparently
free
like Hobby
VPN.
Lobby. But really, it's the Democrats within their own party because they all end up kind of attacking each other. But are we surprised? I mean, these liberal ladies love to take things up a notch, so we can't really be all that
They're
shocked.
always
Because at
one-upping
first,
each
This
other.
was just about women showing other women
They
that
always
they
need to
did
one-up
not
each other.
vote for Donald Trump. But given the fact that the majority of white women actually did vote for Trump, and the overwhelming majority of black women voted for Kamala, this movement turned into a black versus white issue. Just watch this
Of
one.
course.
Little stupid, I don't give a, look, I don't
And it says heavy on the we don't give an F. Now, at first I thought, wow, she's based. This is cool. She thinks this is stupid too. But she thinks it's stupid for different reasons. Because the black liberal women are not having it with the white liberal women. And I'm confused because I thought you're all on the same team because they're calling it out as a virtue signal, which it is. But they're also implying that these women weren't listening.
When have liberals ever been on the same team regarding race, skin color, and nationality? Let's be honest. Conservatives are more on the same team, regardless of all that, than liberals are. Pretty sad that the team of unity and we're all equal is the most divided among race and gender and fucking all this other shit.
Listening and learning enough. They haven't done enough work.
It's ironic,
as
really.
Allies trying to wear these bracelets is just not even nearly good enough. They never are. Shocking.
That's what them bracelets are. It's nothing but you going, oh my goodness, but you can trust me. No. No. Hell no. We can't, and we
Lady,
won't.
you are
and
unsettling to
Even
look
if you
at.
wear that bracelet, I don't care what happens. Do not expect us to show up and show out at all. We're not going to.
They're on your team. You're all on the same team. That's why this kind of thing is so discouraging to watch, but I'll continue it.
I'm not saying we can't go shoe shopping. We can exist. But other than that, don't ask us to do anything else. And that damn bracelet doesn't mean anything.
I honestly feel bad to the women wearing these thinking they were doing something for their fellow women, but then they're getting this response. It's so...
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Anything.
I honestly...
Not just stupid.
Other than that, don't ask us.
Her fucking little hair ties are navy blue. They're not black. They're navy blue. I can see the faint blue. She's out here talking all this shit while she's wearing blue fucking hair ties. I was like, wait a minute. I know that shade of blue. I'd recognize that fucking dark ass blue anywhere.
Thinking they were doing something for their fellow women, but then they're getting this response. It's so hard to keep track of everything. In fact, many of these women who were criticizing the blue bracelet movement were saying that if you even had the idea to wear a blue bracelet, that you need to check yourself. Watch this.
Okay, so something else about these blue bracelets. None of my white friends have asked me about wearing them or how I feel about them, and also none of them are going to wear one because they know that how they show up is enough for me and anyone else to know that they're a safe person. And so that's honestly probably my bigger question to those of you who are so bent on wearing one. Why is that what is necessary for Black folks and people of color to know that you're safe?
They never said it was...
Why isn't it just how you show up? Why is that not enough?
I think that they don't think it is.
They never said that it was for black people or colored folk, as she put it, for them to know that they're safe. I think they all said for other women to know that. I don't think they ever said jack shit about race and color of skin at all when regarding the blue bracelets. I think, didn't they say it was just to show people that they didn't vote for Trump? What? Why are we suddenly making it? Why is it liberals that always have to make it about fucking skin color, race? Why?
I think that even if they show up and they act like a safe space, that they still don't think that they are. I mean, it's all so convoluted and confusing, and so many women reflected that in the comments, to the point that women started making other videos asking how they can be better allies, what they need to do. They recognize that the blue bracelet trend wasn't enough, so what else can we do? Like this video.
I have a genuine question for Black women, specifically. So if you're not a Black woman or a woman of color, please don't comment on this video, because I've seen a lot about the blue bracelets on this app, and I think we're all in agreement that it's very performative and it isn't actually something that is for Black women. it signifies to us, women who look like me, that we voted blue. But what I really want to know is, Black women, what makes you feel safe when we're in shared spaces? What can I do?
Nothing. You can never
and
do
those
anything.
in my circles do to make you feel seen and heard and safe when we are in shared spaces.
Well, according to these black women, you'd have to essentially, based on their fucking standards, these liberal black women. All right, let me make that correction. These liberal black women, you'd essentially have to get on your hands and knees and start kissing their feet while handing them all your valuables. That's essentially what you'd have to do based on all this fucking shit they talk about.
I mean, here's a thought. When you share a space with another human being, treat them with decency. Be nice to them. Say hi. Make eye contact. Start up a conversation.
You know that's
Don't be a
not
threat
enough
to
for
their
them,
personal
though.
safety. That should be a standard
No,
thought
that's
and
not
practice,
enough for
regardless of who
liberals.
is in the room. This question ends up feeling so belittling and sort of condescending. And then to top it all off, white men started shaming white women on behalf of black women, and the whole thing is
my
just
God.
the epitome of the Democratic Party.
To the white people
Friendly
who are thinking of
fire,
wearing a
no.
bracelet in order to virtue signal to black people that they're a safe white person to be around that didn't vote for Trump, don't do that. The people who voted for Trump can see your videos. If your intent to help is actually true, then you will follow and engage with the platforms of black content creators on this app.
You will follow,
fuck?
you will engage, you will do these things. I mean, the tone is so off-putting. My gosh.
We're not going to start fashion trends to make ourselves feel better about the shit that people with our skin tone do to marginalized communities.
guy,
We're not
you
here
need
to
to
make
cut
ourselves
down
feel
on the
better about the
guyliner.
racism that black people experience in the United
Holy
States.
shit, what
A
are
lot of
these
you came out
shitty
of this
finger
election more
tattoos,
desperate to prove
dog?
that you weren't one of the bad ones than helping the people who were hurt by the results.
Oh my
And
God.
that has to stop. And listen, I really do hope this sentiment to help is true, but if it is, then
This
again,
just looks like
follow
poor
and
life
engage with black
choices
content creators and learn.
through and through.
Do better.
Yes, do better. Listen and learn, because you're never
shit.
good enough. You're never doing enough. You can be an ally. You can vote the right way. You can be a part of nonprofits and be engaged in all these different ways, and it's
Quote-unquote, vote
still
the
not
right way.
enough. I mean, this is a reminder that
So
within the
fucking
Democrat Party,
condescending, dude.
you cannot win. It doesn't matter who you are, what race you are, what identity
Yeah.
you are. They all end up eating their own. It's the one party where you simply cannot win, no matter how many things you do. You can believe in your heart. You're
The Democratic Party should go from the fucking jackass to the sharks, to a shark, because they eat their own. Because baby sharks literally devour the mother's eggs while they're still inside the womb in order to survive, and they eat their own. That's what they should fucking change their shit to. Baby sharks.
actions can show it. You can be the most staunch defender of minorities in ways that you think is helping, but it will never be enough. When you engage in this victim game, as everyone on the left loves to do, there is always someone who outranks you and claims to be more of a victim than you, and so you're always losing. Now, this is a very stark contrast to the other side of the aisle that seems to be unifying in ways that we haven't seen in decades, and it's exciting and it's refreshing, because it doesn't matter what race you are. If you love this country, if you want to protect it, you're welcomed over here on this side. You're safe here because we're not hyper-focused on this victim identity card. We're hyper-focused on unifying goals that will better the entire country for everyone.
Theocracy.
So I don't know about you, but I would argue that this side is looking much more stable and welcoming than the alternative.
That was a good video. Oh my God, dude. It's never enough. It's never fucking enough. On God. These people just fucking need to always one-up each other with the virtue thing. It's so fucking sad. It's just so sad to see the circle jerk of virtue signaling and fucking constant need to one-up each other. I don't get it. Well, maybe y'all do. Let me know what y'all think in the comments section below. As always, have a civil discussion. Don't bully or harass each other. Catch y'all in the next one. Later.